What's up, guys? Today we got the real race cars out because we're going rally crossing. That's ridiculous.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
This is my 1971 Volkswagen Baja Bug. It's powered by a 2.2 liter Subaru engine making around 130 horsepower. I've also upgraded the suspension with some 3x3 rear trailing arms, a widened front beam, and upgraded the shocks all the way around. We put it to the test on the trails and in the dunes, but today we're going to see how it performs as a rally car.
And this is my 2000 Toyota Avalon that I purchased for $500. It conquered the Gambler 500 this year completely stock, but of course we couldn't leave it that way, so it's now lifted and rolling on 29-inch wheels and tires off a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Should I be testing these mods on an off-road trail somewhere? Probably, but let's send it around the dirt track anyway.
It sound right, boys.
Alright, it's race day. Nick's fueling up with coffee and gas, and then we're going to make our way down to Albany and hope that we don't have to go home on a tow truck.
The event that we signed up for is called HooptieXross. The idea is that you show up with cheap or ridiculous cars to thrash them around the RallyCross course, which means that there are plenty of interesting rides to check out while we wait in line for our first lap.
Since it proved to be so valuable during the Gambler 500, I decided to try my first lap with the traction control and stability control on to see if it will help or hinder my lap times.
All right, next lining up on the starting line is a vehicle.
Yep, I reckon that's a race car, Brandon. I have a feeling they're going to accelerate, then brake, and turn.
I do believe that he borrowed that from his grandmother and didn't tell her exactly
I was
what he
going to say,
doing.
it's still plated. I'm just hoping that her macrame seat covers are still in good shape when he returns it to Grandma. Otherwise, she's not making him a grilled cheese tonight.
And I'm going to cross the line with a gentle 1 minute 16 second lap. And I'll go ahead and blame that speed on the traction control, because there's definitely no way that I'm a slow driver.
Woo! That was fun. I was hitting something hard in the suspension though. Wow.
All right, coming up next off the line, folks, first gen Volkswagen Passat, proving why the Nazis lost World War II, because they were slow.
How was the first lap?
Did okay. We did a parade lap before this when we were waiting before we got into line, and the track was super slick because it was fresh, and so I was kind of driving under that notion, and I was really scared of understeering because this thing plows through slippery corners. But it's definitely a lot better now that a bunch of people have driven on it, and this next lap I'm going to go pretty hard, but not roll it over like that first Subaru did. That was pretty bad.
With almost an hour wait between laps, we had plenty of time to check out the other race cars and watch them run laps.
Alright, let's see if I can beat my previous time. .106, shaved off a whole 6 seconds. Not bad.
Nothing gets you motivated to beat lap times than a good starting line rev off.
Oh, look, again, car borrowed from Grandma. Daily driver. They've removed the bumper just for this event. Otherwise, that is a pristine Toyota...
Something or other.
Something or other. I was going to say, it's not a Camry because it doesn't have a dented bumper.
Lots of back rub. That front suspension is knocking really hard. Woo! Try and get a little lift off oversteer. .113. I don't know if that's good or not. Woo! Oh no! My oil pressure light is on. Uh-oh. I might have to check my oil. Before this thing starts knocking. More fun with traction control off.
Off, okay.
Oil pressure light came on.
The oil. Oh no!
Right at the end.
When you were turning?
No, I noticed it when I hit the stop box. And it was on, so I pulled in here and turned it off and started it again and it turned off. So I'm gonna check the oil level. The oil is about halfway down the stick.
Folks, we pride ourselves in being the most mediocre track announcing team ever assembled. But, again, the sound and the fury of the Ford Ranger. I gotta correct you, Aiden, I hate to do it, but you're only half correct. That is all sound, no fury.
Have to pay attention to that.
Oh my God, perfect, get up there.
Yeah, it's a Toyota. Doesn't actually need the oil.
No.
We do have a special appearance here by Murph Dog, who has made it up the stairs of wonder. It's a
station.
After watching some more cars run and taking a break for lunch, I line up for my third and final lap. Let's see if I can shave off some more seconds.
All right, we got the Class 11 Volkswagen Bug out there, getting ready for the Mint 400, maybe a Baja 1000?
Looking real racy out there. He seems to have found an extra gear sometime over lunch, I'm assuming.
Would that be first gear?
Maybe even second. I heard him
actually, Curtis,
grasping for it.
I think that's thirst gear.
Well, that is the best gear.
And it's around the last corner to cross the line with a 104, my best time of the day. Now let's see how Donnie does on his last lap.
My fastest time so far was a 1:13, and I would love to see if I can get under 1:10. So we'll see if I can do that. Nick's way faster than me, but that's okay.
Ready?
Oh, here's a bus pass waiting to happen. Come around turn 1, head toward the tunnel.
All right. Woo, that was beautiful. That felt really good. Bottom out hard.
That is somebody's grandmother's car that they borrowed, said they were coming out to go hang out with some friends today, and they lied.
Tomorrow morning, she's going to be very upset when she goes to leave to church and her car is not in one piece.
Woo! 110. 110. I wanted to get under 110, but 110 like 0.1, I think. I'll take it. Woo, that was awesome.
Well, I'd say that was a pretty successful day. We both got pretty good times on the track.
Yeah,
and
I hit my time I wanted.
Yeah, I got my time. We had a blast, threw some mud and slung some dirt, watched some crashes and all kinds of crazy cars that should not be rallying on a dirt track.
And I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we're going to be able to drive home.
Let's hope.
If my oil pressure light stays on.
It's not knocking, and it's still starting, so let's do it.
All right.